Morning, 26 August. Somewhere in the middle of Connecticut, and on the way through next to the shelter there's a couple good-sized rattlesnakes. You can see one sort of a tan brown, the other one's dark. I put the video on because the rattle was rattling just a minute ago, but they're pretty impressive sized snakes, so not easy to miss. I could, in other animals, I might make some noises or throw something or something to make them rattle, but I don't think I'll do that with rattlesnakes. So, especially because I'm still wearing my sandals. So I think I'll back off, but interesting morning. All right, talk to you later. Ooh. Good evening from Cornwall, Connecticut. Cornwall is another beautiful little town down the street here. There's literally a general store on one side of the street, and then a post office across the street, and another little store. That's about it. I'm staying at this little motel here, relatively close to the trail. Relatively short day, about 12 miles. Yesterday was 18, the day before 15, so I've been doing pretty good considering the foot issues. Today, the big challenges were actually the weather. Not just me, all the hikers were dying out there. It was like 95-ish with heat index up in the 105, according to the Weather Channel, just really hot and humid. So I think I made a good call to come in to rest my feet, get out of the weather a little bit. It's very easy to dehydrate. I mean, even purposely drinking, you can dehydrate. I mean, and get a heat injury. I had brief symptoms, but I mean, they go away when you drink and sit down. But it's 95, your body temperature is 98, and you're hiking, it's not too hard to push your temperature above that. So really you need to have a lot of rest cycles in there. So I'm taking a resting afternoon. Tomorrow I think I'll go, also a short day. I'll see how my feet feel. I could go further, but I'm gonna try something new. I'm gonna try, I've rubbed some of the skin off the top of my feet with the sandals. I'm gonna try putting socks on. I think the trail's dry enough. I'll just take the socks off if it gets too muddy for a while, and see if that helps reduce the friction on the feet. And in Kent, consider getting different footwear. We'll see. I have to think about it. So very nice day. I guess the highlight of today, I think I mentioned to you the Yale students, 500 Yale students in the freshman class in groups of 10 all over Connecticut. The first one I met, I gave a little history class to. Then after a while, I just started saying, have a good day, or study hard and have fun, because there were just too many of them. And they're sort of a nuisance. They're making mud everywhere. They take up all the space in the campsite. But today I had another history session, which was fascinating. A great class, one of those ones like at the IPAP where you walk away from, you feel like you've taught something. And the students all got a kick out of it too. They were really happy about it. And it was the first group that actually, this one was talking about the Shays Rebellion and the Constitution. And several of them knew about it, which amazed me because none of the other students or anyone else on the trail have heard of it. And not to mention, and one of them even knew the ramifications on the Constitution. And apparently several of them mentioned AP history. So I guess it is covered in AP history. Now, even then, it's slightly superficial. Like they didn't know anything about Rome or anything, the background, but they had the basics down, which made a very nice discussion, question, answer. They were help them teach each other, lead them through the thought process and how that all works. So it was a good little segment for me, and then they got a kick out of it too. They were sitting at a viewpoint, and I walked by, and they all said hi to me, and then they asked me questions, and I talked. So anyway, I'm gonna turn in now, and tomorrow might be a short day too. It's supposed to also be super hot, and then maybe start to cool down a little bit finally. All right, we will talk to you soon. Bye.